Darkness. 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 What shall it take for you to cease with this madness?
You know exactly what it's going to take.
Stubborn oaf.
Miserable husk of a man.
What would you know of misery? Darkness. Darkness.
Show yourself. Army.
Darkness.
Come on, get up.
Enough. Let's see you run from this.
So this battle was a lot, very much more difficult when I first started playing this game. But every time you die, because of God mode, watch out, watch out, watch out. Every time you die because of God mode, you gain a little bit, like maybe 2% of damage resistance from enemies' attacks. And it's permanent. So, god damn it. So you can die and you'll come back at 2% stronger. Now that it might not seem like a lot, but you'll die a lot in this game. So it's just like a normal part of playing it. You have to die. You will die repeatedly, often, frustratingly. So, but you have patience. It's a great story. If you have enough patience, you get the best from the story, and the combat is incredibly satisfying with the amount of boons that you can have and that you can mix together with different combinations of the god's powers. It just becomes a way to, oh god damn, it's a lot of y'all. Okay, alright, and okay. But yeah, I really love this game. I'm totally enamored with it. I've been playing it non-stop, almost exclusively. Outside of any new games I bought, this is the game I've been playing the most the last month or so. It's easy to play. It's challenging as fuck. But it's terribly enjoyable. I'd say, I mean, Returnal is definitely my PlayStation 5 game of the year.
Blasted little.
But this is a very close second. And it surprises me because I don't like difficult games. Games without a difficulty where you can actually change them, that's another thing. Games where I die a lot, no, I don't want to play that. That doesn't sound like fun. But because the stories are so compelling and the action feels so good, it's definitely changed my perspective on roguelikes or like permadeath games where you die permanently and you don't get to keep anything. All the hard work that you've done for each run is gone when you die. And then you have to start over and it won't be the same. But yeah, awesome game.
Let's see you run from this.
Oh, that hurt. Okay.
You. No matter how many times you beat me, we're family. There's no escaping that. Why, you...
There. In my father's name. Mother isn't far.
I haven't quite mastered
See this each day.
fishing yet, but it's nice that it occurs a lot more than it used to initially.
I know you're out there, fish. Missed.
You're back.
It's me.
I could not stand it on Olympus, Zagreus. The blustering, the posturing, my overbearing mother. None of it. I would have left the mountain voluntarily, except...
Except Father absconded with you, didn't he? Dragged you down with him into the underworld. So if Olympus were to find that out, I shudder to think of the consequences.
That fool is trying to protect me even now. It wasn't he who absconded with me, my son. And it's more complicated even than that. I was content to leave, willing to make my life within the underworld, with your father.
I dare not ask who did bring you to Father then. So essentially, you ran away from home to live with him. I mean no disrespect, but did you realize what you were getting yourself into?
We have a tendency to be impetuous when we are younger, Zagreus. I heard all about your father before we met. Admired paintings of him. It was very awkward at first, but he had a bluntness I fancied. A sense of principle. I much preferred him to his brothers, I can tell you that.
So, then you secretly left Mount Olympus to be with the god of the dead in the underworld, and Olympus never found out. What do you suppose would happen if they did?
I think there would be war between Olympus and your father, Zagreus, if they found out. Especially now, after all this. And after all this time. They slew their parents once. If the Titans could be wiped from this world, so can we all.
So it makes sense. If Father, he agrees with you and thinks that leaving you in hiding here, that it's the only way he can prevent that war.
I can see how your father, shrewd but also single-minded as he was, might have followed such a line of reasoning as that. Oh, Zagreus. What have I done?
No. What have I done? I can't. Oh, I need to fix this.
I'm up. Hey, wow, you did it! According to my list here, it says you've died, 50 times at least? That's more than anybody's died around here, I think.
I'm sure you can catch up.
Don't you see, boy? So how did it go? How did you die ignobly this time, pray tell? Cerberus and I can't wait to hear the tale.
In that case, I'll spare you the details.
Fine. Your failure is quite easily imagined. How often it recurs. Almost as though my realm is built to keep you here. You and every single soul that's ever lived. But by all means, continue struggling.
Not everybody knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy? You like this stuff, don't you, boy? Well, good, because I like sneaking it over to you.
The delectable taste of nectar is enough to briefly sate even the ferocious appetite of the Hound of Hell.
So, you can tell me in due time if you decide to, lad. But I do have a question, same as you did, going into this. Why did she leave? Why did she leave you in particular?
It's that she didn't even know I was alive. Sounds as though Nyx revived me sometime after I was born, but by that point, Mother had already left, and they let her be, for reasons I'm trying to find out.
That's quite a bit to take in there. And it explains more than a bit, I think. Look, I'm not one to speculate too much. I trust you'll find the answers that you seek as you proceed.
Thanks, sir.
No, this is for me. You really shouldn't have. You're spoiling me rotten.
I just happen to think you deserve better than you've got down here, Achilles.
Hi, Prince. I fed Cerberus already. All 3 heads. Oh my. Your Highness, are you really sure you want me to have this?
I really am, Dusa. I hope you enjoy it. It isn't much then, but I got you something.
Want me to take that off your hands? Fine. But you are taking this from me. And if anybody asks, we're even. Or scratch that. Don't tell anyone about this. Understand?
Thank you, Thad.
You took Lord Hades down. You really did. I've never seen him quite like this before. I could scarce believe it when he came up through the pool of Styx himself.
Seemed only fair in the grand scheme of things. He slew his own parents at some point, right? I think the Fates enjoy this sort of thing.
Come on, Zag. Take some credit where it's due. Though, you'll forgive me if I keep my distance for a little while, as I think you have some issues to resolve. You watch yourself.
I'm planning to. How's everybody doing? Not thirsty? Take a quick look then.
So it says I've only died 54 times. But dying 54 times with a 63-hour total playtime is pretty good, I think.
Informative. Together we can achieve anything my father wants.
Shades line up. Next already. State your purpose. What happened next? Absurd. Denied. Keep it moving. Quickly. And so... Fine, granted. And next? What is it? Most certainly denied. Next. State your purpose. I see. Absolutely denied.
I always meant to ask you, Orpheus, where did you learn to sing like that? Was it really Apollo himself who taught you?
Oh, I learned from many different sources, Zagreus. That is, before all of my inspiration started coming from a single source. I credit my accomplishments to her, and to Apollo and the gods. And to considerable time spent practicing.
Well, next.
Wait.
Your claim?
Child, quickly now, before you go. I know how all of this must look. Know that I was true to her, Persephone, and that I think fondly on the time she spent with us.
Of course, Nyx. Though, why did she really leave the underworld, do you think? Besides, because of me. So what if she thought I died at birth?
She did not feel that she belonged. It was a very difficult adjustment she was forced to make. And she feared that she would inevitably end up caught between Olympus and this realm. That she might start a war.
A war. Wars have been fought for less, I understand. And Father must have been a real burden, too.
You do not know. Ask her yourself about her time with him. But I have already said too much, and I cannot say more.
You've said more than enough. I'll see you, Nyx.
Next.
No gift which you could bring me can exceed the value of our kinship, child, though it moves me to receive this offering.
It's nothing, Nyx, really. I know you've always believed in me, and it's not something I ever take for granted.
I am grateful.
A moment.
What's in stock? I'll take it. Achilles in the spotlight. Fair and square.
Hearing is now in session. Next, you. Proceed.
This one's for you, Three Fates. Glad to have Lord Hermes on my side. Maybe the other. All right.
Hey, now that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, boy, yo. Won't forget you doing me a solid like this. Cross my heart.
No need to thank me, mate. But don't you dare forget it, or I'll attack you repeatedly and without mercy. Say, Skelly, how'd you get here anyway?
Oh, you know, just kind of zapped right in like Papa lets us do. Some of us sometimes. Why do you ask?
I meant, how did you get to the realm of the dead in the first place? Lord Hermes whisk you to the entryway? Thanatos scoop you up? Charon give you a lift? What?
Oh, well, that's a little personal, don't you think, boyo? I don't like to talk about it much. So, if I could have a little privacy...
What's this one here? I have returned. Almost.
Whoa, yeah! Got me good. I live again, boyo.
That ought to liven things up.
A mortal's life is short and fraught with pain. Is that truly the life you yearn for, boy?
What's life without a little pain?
So if you can tell, every time you die, you start over from the very beginning. And it's reset. Completely random boons, different rooms, different enemies, and different chambers. But the challenge is to complete the game and then advance the story in the process.
Perhaps you know a god called Thanatos. The two of us are very close associates, you know. Do give him my best wishes should you see him soon.
It's me or them. More trouble.
last time, man? It seemed like you were rather close, but then we couldn't see you anymore from here, and now you're back? Well, give another go.
Let's liven things up. All right.
I was at times uncharitable with the goddess Nyx when we were closer long ago. After she bore her first children, I nevertheless expected her attention to remain undivided. I kept creating. When finally I slowed, I realized my mistake. But our connection had been severed by that point.
Delicious. Juicy. In the name of Hades. Don't try me, Snake. Show you. In the name of Hades. Let's see what else. More brimstones. Good stuff. Rearmed. What do we have here? One god or the other.
Don't you know it, man?
An incorrect decision there, my kin, to side against me thus. Blood needs be shed, and yours is going to suffice.
Ares, forgive me. He's angry now. There we go.
You capably survived my wrath, and I commend you for it. Let us continue on, as friends and kin.
Right.
That's a relief. Here's the fee. Hi, you three.
Well. You ready, Megara? Tisiphone? Let's go.
That's that then. What do I get? Let's go up. Got it. Learning awaits. That blasted Hydra must be back by now.
Alright, so this is just about an hour worth of playing Hades. I just wanted to show the end fight and the beginning again. So, I can only record up to an hour, I think, on PS5. So, I'll save it, and we'll see what happens next.